Bonjour.
Oh, hi.
Welcome back, people, to the Lemon Squeezers podcast.
That's the best one.
Episode, yeah, that was the best one. Episode 54.
54.
On this week's episode, we spoke about Jake Paul versus Conor McGregor.
Oh, mate, what a blow.
What a blow. We spoke about Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather.
Ah, money.
Oh, what another blow. We gave our opinions on the possible... Sorry. We gave our opinions on the coronavirus vaccine. I don't know where I got possible.
It's all a conspiracy, I'm telling you.
Yeah, there we go. We got pretty deep into that one, people.
We've got real evidence.
We took questions from listeners such as, what are your favourite Christmas films?
Christmassy.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho.
Should drugs be legal?
Would be easier. It would be easier.
Life would be better. And we spoke about potentially seeing our family naked.
Oh, that's a treat. Creamy.
So if you want to find out if Lee did receive a dick pic off of his dad, then make sure you stay to the end of the episode.
Boom. Youngsters.
Welcome, people. Thrown me a little bit there, Lee.
Yeah, this is weird. This is our first actual studio.
Well, I was just thinking because we normally do the intro before the talking. But no, before the intro.
I know what you're talking about. Explain it. I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Anyway.
So, yeah. We got a studio. This wasn't bullshit. This is the work we've been doing. We literally had to build this room.
People were looking like, all they've fucking done is put a screen up with a table.
No, the whole thing was literally, this was just like an old shit garage. And it's for you, peeps.
Yep, hopefully it looks all right.
Yeah.
How you been, Lee?
Good, you?
I've been all right. I've been all right.
Nice.
Just been keeping up with the news, you know, all the things that are going on because it's been pretty eventful recently.
Yeah.
We might as well get straight into it.
What's been eventful exactly?
Not Logan Paul, Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Calling out Conor McGregor.
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie, I'm enjoying it.
He's a prat though, isn't he?
I saw him on like an interview quite recently and I quite liked him since that interview.
Oh.
I don't love him. I'm entertained by him.
Yeah, well,
I'm entertained. Like, there was some stuff his last podcast with Logan, his brother, in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good episode. From then, I quite liked him. But I kind of want to dislike him. But the last episode...
He
did.
A twat, Lee. Honestly, I feel like you need to just like look at more stuff he does. He's such a twat.
I know what you're saying, but I'm not going back on history because I'm not one of these people that... Once I sort of know who someone is, I'll go from there.
All right, but I
won't go back on their content.
That sounds good until someone's a paedophile.
Yeah.
Okay, because when you meet someone, you're like, oh, he's a lovely fella. Oh yeah, but he was a kiddie fiddler 10 years ago. Doesn't matter. I'm not going back on him.
Jake's not a kiddie fiddler. It's just a YouTuber. It's just a bit crazy. I don't want to like him. But his last interview, he had a good energy about him on that one interview at least, or one like podcast. I thought, actually, I'll give you not a second chance, but I'll start to not hate you as much. And then he's called out Conor McGregor, which I want to hate him for that, but I love him. I love the situation he's done. I love him for that because I think he's outrageous. Like I think he's making a prat of himself.
Yeah, but deliberately. This is exactly the same as what the Kardashians do, what Kanye West does.
Yeah, but they don't call out.
Yeah, but geez, they do the exact same thing. Kanye West says he's running for president, and then drops an album like a week after. They're masters at getting themselves out there when they need to be out there. He knows for a fact. He's 90% sure that Conor McGregor would smash him, yeah? But it's just the fact that will get him a bucket of money. Everyone knows him from it. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't care how he gets found. all he cares about is literally fame and money. It's good. It's good
What if he
marketing.
does beat him?
What?
Like, what if he does beat him?
Well, this is the thing. He's got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Because if he goes in there and gets smashed up, Conor McGregor's a professional fighter.
Because he's offered him 50 million, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what he said.
He's offered 50 million.
Yeah.
And he basically said that, I can't remember word for word, he says, your wife isn't that much anyway, or something.
Yeah, he rated her 4 out of 10, didn't he, as well?
Yeah, and he follows 2 people on Instagram.
Yeah.
His girlfriend and Conor McGregor's wife. Like,
no, Dylan Dennis is, I think that's how you say it, Dylan Dennis.
that's his wife, is it?
It's his girlfriend and Conor McGregor's wife.
Oh, I see.
So that Dylan Dennis is Conor McGregor's. He was like his training partner. He's a jiu-jitsu, apparently amazing at jiu-jitsu, but he's just a prat and all.
Have you seen his other video that come after that one? So one was posted like 24 hours ago about Conor McGregor
When he's sitting by the car with a cigar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he's posted one earlier on where he drove by some
Dylan Dennis.
That's
him, yeah.
And he just chucking toilet roll.
Yeah. I don't know if he's staged. Like,
it must be.
It's got to be,
because surely he's recorded himself assaulting someone. I know it's toilet paper. It's still assault, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose.
If I'm having an argument with someone and then I put my hand on them, even if it was just sort of lightly, don't touch me, that's assault. In America, it's weird like that. So to drive by and throw stuff at someone, record it, he's probably expecting the police to turn up.
Yeah, I mean, nothing's going to happen, is it really?
No.
But I just like, how does he know that he was having an interview there?
And then he changed his profile picture to the guy getting hit in the face.
Yeah, by a toilet roll.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know you want to like him at this point.
No, because don't get me wrong, that doesn't bother me.
The whole situation's hilarious.
Yeah, but that doesn't bother me. Like that stuff, when people are like, "Oh, what a twat!" Like he's throwing stuff at blah, blah, blah. That's funny.
Yeah,
like that is funny. But I've heard all of these. I watch a lot of British YouTubers, and they've all met him, and every single one of them says he's a twat. Not Logan. They all say Logan's really nice. They all say that Jake Paul is an arsehole. And I've heard some stories just about him like blanking people because they're not like famous enough for him or all this shit. He just sounds like the biggest arsehole.
It's even his brother, I don't think's too fond of him.
Nah.
Because like you can hear when he speaks about him, he's like...
he knows he's an idiot.
Like they'll speak about... Because like he'll buy these like a gold watch and just ice it out.
Yeah.
Just destroy a watch. And it's just like only like a chav would do that, like a wannabe kind of gangster.
But like you can like when your family's like that, like it is possible for you to love someone but not like them.
Yeah.
Like that is a thing. Like you can love your sister or your brother.
Yeah.
And then be an absolute arsehole and you won't like them. But so I think that's their situation because they're even competitive with each other. More so Jake competitive with Logan, probably because Logan's the bigger brother and he is the bigger name.
He kind of sort of moves the pinhead of them.
Yeah.
Two.
Yeah.
He's the important one.
Yeah, like he got
his brother.
He got the boxing fight with KSI first.
Yeah,
Jake had to fight the younger brother.
Yeah.
Like it's all in his like footsteps in a way.
What it seems like to me is Jake doesn't think he's successful, even though he's mega successful. For a 24-year-old with a mansion and...
Oh, geez, they're like, absolutely Keiko, them two.
I know, they're smashing it. And I think Jake makes more than actually Logan, I believe. When it comes to wealth, yeah. And it's like he doesn't...
Where have you got... Wait. Where have you got that fact from?
No, it's actually true.
Yeah.
No, it's true.
All right, it might be true.
Jake even admitted it. Like
it might be true.
That's what he said. Yeah,
it might be true, but you can't just do that, Lee.
Jake admitted it.
No, it's actually true.
End of conversation. Like
end of conversation.
It is right, but it's something to do with views and things. I think he gets paid more, things like that. But it's not much in it. There's not much in it, I don't think. But after Floyd Mayweather, they're probably both going to be hitting well in the 70 million. I reckon. Yeah,
that's a weird... Well, it's not a weird one at all, to be honest, because you're going up against arguably the best boxer.
That off?
I ain't got a clue.
What? Like, I feel happy for Logan.
Yeah.
But I just think,
What is Mayweather doing?
what the fuck? Like, I actually, not losing respect, but yeah, I suppose it is. I didn't like him in the first place.
Yeah.
But as a brand, you think, really?
I have heard that Floyd Mayweather pays a lot of people around him. Like to keep, like, you got to think, if you're on buckets and buckets of money, and you're living this lavish lifestyle,
he's a billionaire. That's flash. That's the problem.
Yeah, I don't know, billionaire.
He's a billionaire.
What? So what? So this ain't the case of him being real. Bankrupt then?
No,
not bankrupt.
He's actually a billionaire now.
Through what?
He become a billionaire through Pacquiao. I think it was his name is.
Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, Manny Pacquiao. So he earned, I think, don't quote me on this, I think it's about 300 million on that one fight. And he was already worth about 800 or 900 then. Then that turned him into a billionaire. And then Conor McGregor, I think, was close to 400 million.
Really?
Because he hosts the event. You pay him.
You sure that much?
Yeah, mate. I'm sure. Look, that's why I got the fact checker, bro. Yeah. He's Yeah. We got YouTube, by the way. So if everyone can you explain YouTube? I'll Google this. I can't do two at the same time.
Yeah, get over to our YouTube channel, people. It's obviously Lemon Squeezers podcast. Search it on there. We are currently just Googling this. All right. So these bullshit facts, we can call them out on the spot these days. All right.
Yeah. However, he could actually be. He's definitely a billionaire.
Right, so
I know he's a billionaire. Because
right,
I'll tell you why. I know
what it says first, though.
He definitely is.
So it says, adding it all up, we estimate that Mayweather's worth is at least 560 million. However, he could actually be worth 1 billion at most. All right. So
he's because I remember seeing a video from him, and he'd just made it to a billionaire or something. And he went and bought himself, I think it was like a £25 million watch or something. Oh, damn it. Why am I reading all this shit wrong? How much is he worth then?
He's not a billionaire, as his wealth is said to amount to approximately 285 million.
Right, I've been reading the wrong source.
Oh, I don't know. He could be. He might not be. I don't think he is, though. I feel like I've heard that.
See, like the athletes,
they're all saying different things.
I think he is. But it's very hard to track people like that. You can't.
I think
how are you supposed to know?
I think he has earned $1 billion. I don't think he has $1 billion now.
I don't know. I mean, the way he spends though.
He spends a lot.
To like $1 billion is a lot, obviously. But the way he spends, like he'll buy like a £20 million watch. You don't need that.
No.
And if he's seen his car collection in one garage.
No.
It was literally like 20 Rolls Royces, all like 400,000 each. And they're all new plates every year.
Yeah.
136, he spends a lot.
And I remember hearing something that he pays a lot of people to be around him. Obviously, like when you're that rich, your friends ain't.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So you've got to pay for their lifestyles or whatever. But I don't know. It could be a rumour. But is that the reason he's fighting him? Or do you get addicted to winning?
Maybe no. I don't think he cares about boxing anymore. I think for him it's money. That's it.
You reckon?
Unless he's lost a billionaire status and he wants to get back into it. That could be one reason why he's doing this. Logan Paul would probably be his best paid fight.
Yeah, I don't. But also, I don't think people necessarily. He might not be bankrupt. Like, I'm not bankrupt. He might not be needing money, but people definitely get addicted to the whole process of earning the money and knowing that they're earning the money.
Yeah.
So yeah, he might just be topping himself up.
Could be.
But it's pretty mental, isn't it?
Yeah, it's crazy money, man. I started watching some KSI stuff this week because of you.
Yeah.
I think I was on our YouTube and you obviously like stuff on KSI already.
Yeah.
And
well, I don't know.
They're all right.
I've been watching a lot of what's that game? What's that game called? Among Us.
Among Us.
Yeah. Where you got to guess the murderer.
I found that hard. I couldn't work out how to play it or nothing.
Oh, I like the videos.
Yeah, we'll just sit in there for an hour and just play. just play that.
But yeah, what do you reckon? You like him or not? KSI.
Yeah, he's all right. Yeah, he laughs a lot.
Again, I don't. I feel like that's all fake.
I tell you who I watch. Yeah, I think he's quite. I don't love him. I can't say what the hype is.
Yeah.
About him. If he was a new YouTuber, you wouldn't get what's so different. It might be because he's been there for so long. But I watched. Yeah. What's the other? There's like a load of them.
Sidemen.
I watched a couple of their videos, and he always wins every task. It's like
Who?
KSI. So they'll do like a £20,000 holiday versus £200,000.
Oh yeah.
He's always on the good side. And you have his mates, the same ones that get picked wrong all the time. And you think this is just so.
Yeah.
It's not right that.
But I know when they were doing them, he was training for a fight. At one point, so they had to put him in the good one because it had facilities for him to still be training.
Yeah, yeah.
So that was I know that was a reason, but I think they just play on things. They know when people are in better situations.
Yeah. So all of the sidemen are they all famous, or is it literally KSI and his mob basically?
No, they're all famous on YouTube.
What on their own?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like some of them, there's another one called Harry who's got a big following on YouTube. YouTube. Vicstar got massive following in gaming. Mini Minter, he's big following. There's a couple of them who are a bit lower down, but they've all been together for a long time.
The video editors. Basically,
no, I think they're all the personalities, but just literally just dragging along the video editors.
Yeah,
yeah. Let me have a look what we got on the list.
What? So what are we doing now then? Sorry, what list?
I'm just looking down.
What's involved in this list?
I'm looking down. These are the lists when I have like a thing in my head. Like last week I said, do you ever make mental notes of things in case a murder occurs?
I'll tell you what I would like to speak about. Is it called a monolith?
No idea. What's that?
A monolith or something like that. Yeah, so basically what's been happening right all around the world is these weird sculptures have just been turning up. Have you not heard of this?
No.
Have you not heard of it? So basically, have I spelled that right?
No. MONO. It's a monolith, I think it says here.
Monolith.
LITH, yeah.
So basically what it is, right, some of them have been on Google Earth for years.
No way.
So basically what's been happening is, right, so it all started with this one, and it's been there on Google Earth for years. So these guys you see, they're these like safari type men that go around these areas, right, and it just turned up one day. No one knows how, who or where. It just turned up. And then this one, I believe, was in like some Arab country, I believe. And then 6 weeks sort of later, some other one then randomly turned up. And they're just turning up all around the world at the minute. And so, no one knows where they're coming from or who's putting them there.
For the podcast listeners, they look like...
It's just like a mirrored sculpture.
Rectangle, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a long rectangle mirrored.
Yeah.
It does look like something you see in an alien film. Like it makes no sense at all.
Yeah. And they've just been turning up, and it looks like an alien type of thing. It's obviously not, because people have like taken them apart.
Oh,
and they're just made out of like wood with like mirrors on them.
Oh.
But some people, I mean, they could be an alien sculpture, but why would the aliens use mirrors?
No, use wood.
Some of them are metal.
Wooden nails.
Yeah. And there we go. They just I quite like them.
Yeah, I like it.
I think it's really quite cool.
But I don't. What's the point in it? If it's like,
it's the lemon squeezers. That's what it is.
I mean,
that's the alien devices. That's what it is.
I don't get like why someone would do that.
But they're all in like weird areas, like up on the top of a mountain, just waiting to be discovered, which tells me it's pretty human, right? Because you'd be like, how do I hide one of these in a high street? You can't. You're going to get caught. Like walking down the road, right? So it has to be somewhere where where you won't be caught, I guess. And that's the excitement.
What, did people think that they were aliens?
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure they thought it was aliens, but they thought, why is that there? And then they started turning up all around the world. It was like a group of people decided we'll plan it. All of a sudden, they'll just turn up all around the world.
That's probably the
Yeah.
thing, isn't it? If they're on some like group chat,
Yeah.
like the alien men. Yeah, pretty crazy. And what has Joe Rogan spoke about that?
No.
Oh, he hasn't.
No, why? Why would Joe Rogan talk about it?
Don't know.
Why are you asking me? Well, that was just in the news. It's really big headlines, so I thought, there you go.
I didn't know anything about it, to be honest.
Clickbait it. There we go.
Yeah, there we go. So I don't know why I've got this written down on my thing, but I've put walking weird when you overthink it.
What?
So when like do you ever get it when like if you walk into a room and like say like there's a few people sitting down, it's an empty room, a few people sitting down, like they all look at you, and when you walk off, you think you're thinking about how you walk.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Walk,
I know what you mean.
And you end up walking like a right weirdo.
It's like going to the toilet in like a restaurant.
Yeah,
that sort of thing.
So you get up and like, because you're thinking of it, you're probably thinking like, oh, just walk normal, but you're not.
Yeah.
Like you're adding a little bit more of a bounce to your step.
Yeah, like you're trying to make sure every step is pretty good, or like your shoulders are further back or something. Yeah. I'll tell you what, like that's quite a good conversation because I literally had this issue earlier on, and it made me laugh a bit. And have you ever tried to overtake someone by walking on like a side path?
Yeah.
It's like the slowest overtake ever. And you're power walking to the very max, and you realise they're going really quick as well, and you just cannot power past them. Like it's very slow. Have you not ever done that?
What? Overtook someone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's so awkward, isn't it?
It can be.
Don't you find it awkward? On just a path like down the street, they won't move over, and you have to power walk past them. And it's like an overtake on a motorway, but you just don't have to power.
Yeah. So I'm thinking more when I go running. If there's a runner in front of me, I used to get when I used to do like a bit of cycling as well. I'd ride and there'd be a geezer in front of me, and I'd think, do I look like a twat if I try and overtake him now? Like,
yeah,
I don't know why. It just was going through my head. Like, so I'm on like a mountain bike, and this geezer's fully kitted up on a road bike with all the gear. Do I look like an idiot if I just like go around him? And it's that point where you get in from being level with him to being in front, just in front, is the awkward point. Because then when you're in front, you've got to start powering off to get some distance, isn't you?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But,
I was just walking past for ages. I was thinking, fucking hell, like I'm power walking because I'm not that tall, so I haven't got really big legs. I'm not like the Ferrari of power walking. I'm more like a Toyota like a pickup truck trying to overtake a fucking pickup truck, and then it was so awkward, and like they sort of power up right next to you, but you don't want to fucking look at them, and then I had to like cut her up to turn left. It was coming to the end, you know.
You put your fake indicators on.
Yeah. just hold my arm out. But I think it should be common courtesy. Like when you see someone trying to overtake, stop walking.
Just stop dead.
Just stop dead. Yeah, but it's
I think
less awkward.
Most people would though.
I've had people make me walk in the road.
What do you mean?
Like you have like people just like sort of like a big pile of them.
Yeah.
And they will not let me round.
Yeah, that does.
So I've had to walk around the road. I hate that.
Really pisses me off when I get slow walkers and they'll be walking like holding hands.
Yeah.
I think get fucking right, like in central London or something.
See it.
That is annoying.
Yeah.
That'd be quite a funny video, like just going in public. I could never do it, like public stuff like that. But going in public, and when someone does try to walk around you, you just carry on walking at the exact same speed as them, and see how long it takes for them to be like, "What are you doing?"
That's it. Like you should walk around London, and you've got these little like side mirrors on your shoulders, and some like some indicators and that, and you're just walking around with the indicators on. Look left, look right.
That would be funny though.
Yeah. Let's not do that.
God, we're talking about some right shit tonight.
Yeah.
I've also got written on here. Live to 100, but you die the second you hit it.
What about it? Sorry.
So, like, if you had the chance, if God come down and said to you, you can live to the age of 100, which, I mean, do you reckon we're likely to do or not?
No.
Not likely.
We might get in the 90s. That's scary. Can you talk about that?
Yeah.
What? It's just... Like, I could just have a heart problem and I'm unaware of it and I could be dead this time next year.
Oh, Gage.
Did you understand
what
I'm saying?
You made that so dark.
I know. And I don't want to think about things like that now because, like, I was just thinking this the other day. Like, there's so many young people that are actually dying now.
Yeah.
And it's just... I don't want to... But yes, I would. I'd like to know the second I turn 100, I'll die. Because it's more likely that... it's more unlikely that I'm going to get to 100. Just be honest, I don't think any of us are going to get to 100.
Yes, we will.
How do you know that?
People definitely will. What are you talking about? Any of us?
Well, all right, let me Google. What is the percent of people that get to 100? How about that? It scare you now.
Go on.
All right.
Yeah, is that honestly saying that none of us are going to get to 100?
I don't. What is the?
What's the Queen? She's like 208.
She's not. Yeah, but she's. I think stress is a killer. When you've got servants and eating well for a lifetime.
Yeah, stress.
That's why they're all getting so old. Yeah.
What is the percentage of black people in the UK? Is that what you've been searching before?
What's that?
What is the percentage of black people in the UK?
No, I've not searched that before. What is the what are the odds I'll die today? Oh, that's fucking scary shit. What does that say?
What are the odds I will die today?
Yeah, go on. What's that?
If evenly spread, your chance of dying today would be 1 in 71.5 times 365, or 1 in 26,000.
That's not very high odds.
115, which is less than 100th of 1%. That is very small. There are approximately 7.5 billion people in the world.
All right, fair enough.
That's a bit.
What did I write here? What is the percentage?
What
is the percentage of? It's so weird.
How many people live to age 100? Put that.
What is the percentage of them dying? Right?
No. Just type in how many people live to the age of 100.
All right. How
many people live to the age of 100? Oh dear.
Yeah, they've got 30. Come on.
In 2012, the United Nations estimated that there were 316,600
That's not a lot.
living. That's living in the world. That's living. People make it there and die there.
What do you mean?
Well, like, that's how many were alive.
That screen's too far over. I can't really read it from it. But what's it actually? What is it trying to say?
That's saying in 2012 there were 316,000 people, 100-year-old plus alive.
Right.
But there's a lot of people that live to 100 and die at 100. They're not being counted in that. That's just that's just living.
All right. Now this one. However, living to the age of 100 remains remarkable. Right. So
a somewhat rare feat.
Individuals age 100 and older, referred as centenarians or something, make up to less than 1% of the US population.
But again,
so that's 1 in 100. Let's say
individuals aged 100 or older.
It's 1%.
But that's alive. Where are the ones that have died? I want their numbers.
Yeah, I'm just saying, right? So I would like to live to 100.
What are the odds of living to 95?
See, the odds is 1%. I've got 1% chance of living to 100.
Yeah, look. 65-year-old woman has 42% odds of living to age 90. So 42% to 90. 21% of living to 95, 9 years beyond her life expectancy. The odds are 31%, almost 1 in 3, that one member of a 65-year-old couple will live to age 95. 1 in 3.
1 in 3.
It's pretty good.
We'll see. We'll see when we get there.
I'm backing myself. As long as I don't die in a car crash or something like that.
Joe, that's a good idea, you know.
What?
There should be like a betting website where you can bet. I reckon I'll get to 95. You could bet on your own life.
I think you can, can't you?
I don't know.
Because there's been people that have bet that their sons will play for England one day, and it's happened, and they got money. Right. So I'm sure you could go down there and they'd give you odds.
Fair enough. Would you like to know then? Like
possibly.
Would you die at 100 if that was the option?
No.
Why?
Because imagine you're well happy at 99 and it's your 99th birthday and you're with all your grandkids and you're like, oh, I could live another 5 years.
Yeah, but
you can't.
What if you die of some heart disease when you're 73 then?
Yeah,
then I'll go, well, you should have taken the fucking odds.
Yeah, I know, but...
Like, the odds are that you're going to get to 100 is very low, 1%.
I know, it just scares me to think that you know when you're going to die.
It's hard to tell, really, because it's possible that our generation may get well into the hundreds, 106, 109s, 110s.
Or it might go the other way because we've had so much shit food.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it could be the vaccine. Vaccine, everyone.
Vaccine.
I ain't having it, though.
I'm not having it. I'm certainly not having it yet.
I saw this video earlier on. It was like they spend hundreds of billions on trying to cure cancers for the last 100 years.
Yeah.
They haven't cured AIDS.
Yeah.
Or cancer. Or a common flu. And suddenly, in 12 months, they've cured the fucking coronavirus.
I know.
It's bullshit.
I don't believe
it's fucking bullshit. I do think it's like some population control stuff. I don't think we'll get the rewards out, not say rewards, but I don't think it will come into play. I don't think loads of people will just have it and then everyone's dead in 6 years. I think it's a long-term thing. I think we'll have a lot of people of our age probably passing away when they're 60 because of this.
Well, you never know.
I think it'll slow. I think it could age you quicker.
There was a thing before, weren't there? When women were giving birth to flids. I think they're called like thalidomides or something.
So I'll believe it if Boris Johnson sits there on TV and he takes one brand new out of a packet at random.
I still won't believe him. I still won't believe it. Yes, I just don't think it could be a cure. It could fully work. But how do we know that doesn't have repercussions in 10 years' time?
That's what I just said.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying I would fully... I'm not saying that there's some big mastermind behind it going, ha, let's kill everybody in 20 years. But we don't know if it will do anything in 20 years or 10 years.
See, I do think there is a mastermind there.
Well, yeah, that's a conspiracy, obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
And the whole thing is like Bill Gates is well into big population
every country
control.
Went into lockdown and all this sort of stuff. They all done exactly the same thing. It was like it was a script. It was as if it was all rehearsed. It was as if like it was just the way. I mean, everyone kind of messed it up. Let's be honest. Yeah. Mate, this isn't the coronavirus fucking podcast.
Yeah, but it's topical, guys.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know. I think. That's the biggest thing. The biggest thing for it, saying, how have we not cured cancer? Like, it's got to be the biggest killer, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've not cured that, but we've cured something that is apparently mutating.
Yeah. And on top of that, there's only I think 43 people that have actually died with coronavirus. All the rest have died with an underlying issue. So
yeah, because they were reporting them as like if you had coronavirus and you died in a car crash, they were putting some down as coronavirus.
That's it. And then the death toll is pretty much identical to last year. So we've got all this debt, all these companies, all these people going out of like all this crap, and it's the same amount of people that have died this year than they did last year. What was it for?
Yeah.
What was it for? Like, it's the same. It's the same fucking thing. Like, I think there's some like, if you go back to like the 1930s, Hitler killed like 1 million Jews. At the time, people, it doesn't sound that bad.
6 million, wasn't it?
I thought it was 1 million, was it?
I think it's 6 something. I think it was 6 million.
Or was it? Even so, like, they didn't shut the world down. It was like, oh shit, he killed 6 million Jews, right? But now, what if we take this injection and it kills 500 million people? Hitler doesn't seem that fucking bad compared to what's, I think, that in the next 100 years, we're going to go, that was the virus that wiped out 500 million people.
I zoned out a little bit there. What did you say? Hitler, what?
Well, I think we're in the making in history. I think this is going to kill a lot more people, the vaccine, than something like the Jews, right? And there was millions of people. Yeah, but you look at it. We're in wars all the time. There was World War I, World War II. The people were just getting fucking massacred. And this is where we're at today. It doesn't seem like it at the time, but this is a massacre in the making.
Yeah, but this is a cover up. If look, I'm talking, I'll put my tinfoil hat on now. Yeah, I'm talking conspiracy. It's not a geezer standing there forcing us all to take it like that. Like it's not like Hitler.
I think
Hitler
it will
was
be.
gassing Jews and like doing some inhumane shit.
Yeah, I mean, at least he's been straight to the point about it. Where we're at now,
Holy!
That's not bad.
That's so bad.
He was no. It's not. I'm not saying anything wrong, but he was straight to the point about it. He was straight to the point about it. That's what he was doing. He was just massacring people.
Yeah.
But now, I think what's going to happen is they say you can't travel abroad unless you've had the vaccine. Why would that make any difference? Answer me that. Why would it make any difference if I've had the vaccine or not? It's only to save my life.
Yeah.
So if I get on a plane, I can still carry the virus and get off the plane and pass it to someone else. So just the fact that I'm not going to, the fact that I won't die of it, how's that fixing any fucking problem? You put a travel ban on me because I haven't taken the fucking injection, but yet that's what they'll do next. So you won't be able to, they'll tax you more probably. Because you haven't had the virus. We're going to tax you more because you're the ones using the NHS more. Or they won't let you get like a mortgage, or you won't be able to vote, or you won't open a bank account until you had it. And eventually that's how they're going to do it, I think.
Well, yeah, I don't think the government will ever make it mandatory to have the vaccine.
I think
because
they will.
then it becomes like a dictatorship. Then it becomes
like
Hitler.
It already is. Look, Zach, in 2020, we've all just been imprisoned in our own homes.
Yeah, but no, but you're not
by
listening.
Law.
I'm saying I don't think that they're going to do that. I think they'll rely on businesses, like you just said, the airlines or stuff like that. If they start saying
that will become mandatory to you have to have it to enter Spain.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter if the government's not saying it. They're not getting the shit.
Yeah,
for it.
I know, but
if the businesses are doing it, you'd be like, oh, I won't use them anymore.
Yeah, but we're using the same thing. So if anyone from Spain wants to come to England, they've got to do the same thing. So all these governments, they know what they're doing. They're all working together.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not the government, but I'm saying they won't say it themselves. It will be the airlines or people like that saying you can't do this because that will be the way that they get out of saying everyone needs to have it.
That's why I
which is against free.
That's why
free will.
I think we're in that period of time where all these governments they're all going to be working together on this, and it doesn't sound crazy because we was literally locked in our homes. By law we weren't allowed to leave our homes. If that's not crazy, that's probably the most craziest thing that's probably ever happened in history at this point.
To us?
No, to the whole world. Like the whole world was in lockdown. There's never been nothing like this.
World War II was pretty crazy.
There wasn't lockdown. You just had to be careful.
There was fucking bombs dropping out of the sky.
Yeah, but that's just that's part of war. But what I mean is like that's happening in Afghanistan every day for the last 20 years.
Yeah, I know.
The war is right.
There's been pretty big things in history.
Well, what I mean by this is that they literally told the whole world to stay at home and don't leave your home by law.
Yeah.
You're just saying we're in a dictatorship. The whole world just dictated to everyone in the world, like every government.
To an extent.
And I believe that's kind of, let's see how far we can get away with this. If we can get away with this, and everyone just lock themselves in, who ain't going out?
Yeah, but you can't see it like just from one side, though.
They got away with it.
I'm not saying, and I do believe that they do fear mongering as well, where they like you said, they will put the numbers up because people I don't know why people listen to the news and take everything they say as gospel.
Yeah,
it's been ingrained in a certain generation. Like that is their source of information.
Yeah.
So whatever they say is right. So when they're putting them numbers up, and they were doing dodgy things with the numbers, it scares people and it scares them enough. The more scared you get people, the more control you have over them.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that's my view on that. But then you got to look at the other side where they could genuinely be doing it just to save the population.
Yeah, but the death toll hasn't gone up since last year.
No.
So what
they
are
scare
saving?
people?
What they save it? They're not saving anything because there's nothing to fucking save.
Well, you don't think there's a virus at all?
I think it's very masked up. I think it was being blown way out of proportion and it's scaremongering. I really do.
Yeah.
I really do. And look, that's just how I feel about it. I'm not saying that's right. I'm not saying that's the answer. But when you look back at history of all the crazy stuff in history, this doesn't seem that bad. It doesn't seem like, as we just said about Hitler and the Jews, that's crazy. Like, when we say it out loud, it's crazy. But in the next 100 years, when the whole world was imprisoned at their own homes legally, they're going to go, that was crazy. Like, 2 billion people got killed off by a vaccine.
Well, that hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, but like, and I think that's where we're going. I don't think it's ad injection you're going to die. But as we just spoke about, they haven't cured all these diseases. Cancer's not being cured because they don't want it cured. Like, they want people to die.
Well, again, this is a...
Yeah, but like, if you look into these conspiracies, yeah. And I think quite a lot of people understand this. I think a lot of people accept diseases are not being cured because of this. But like, you can't bring a cure in 12 months. No way.
Well, yeah. Not without knowing every possible side effect, surely. I mean, this is bullshit because we got a fucking couple of idiots talking about it, but there's probably doctors out there shouting. Well, they won't be listening to this podcast.
But there's so many doctors coming out and saying that the coronavirus isn't even real as well. Really high up doctors.
It's got to be real.
Well, it's masked up. It's like there is a coronavirus as such, but you can go and you can just get a regular flu, and the coronavirus is just a regular flu. And then when people are dying from a regular flu, there goes coronas. But at the end of the day, it's like, if you look into like cancer, for example, when people have chemotherapy, which just completely knocks out their kind of immune system, that makes them more ill, it's only what the health organisations are telling these high-paid doctors. So these higher-paid doctors are just licensed to kill to a certain degree. Because if the chemotherapy doesn't work or makes them worse or makes the cancer come back in the long term, well, they've killed someone. So instead of just curing it, which I don't know if they can or not, but it is the doctors that are killing people, not the health organisation. And there's so many doctors now starting to speak up about it, we'll see.
Yeah,
2030, that might be a good year. Fuck it.
Well, God, we got pretty deep there.
Yeah, that's probably demonetised now on YouTube, that.
Oh, yeah, it won't show up. Oh, shit.
No.
I think like if you talk conspiracies and stuff, then you get blacklisted.
Yeah.
You have to cut that.
Yeah, well no, I ain't cutting that. We'll just we ain't got enough subscribers on there for it to make a problem at this point.
No, I hope not. Right, should we get on to some questions?
Yeah.
Or should we do alien advice first?
I've already pressed it. Yeah.
Right, well, there we go. We ain't got many this week, but we've got a few. All right, we've got a few, so we'll have a little...
What's your thoughts on Corona?
Yeah.
No.
I genuinely don't think anyone... Oh. Sort it out. I don't think anyone cares about coronavirus anymore, do they? So this is from Sooty Sutcliffe. He says, following on from last week's question, and he asked us about our favourite Christmas songs, what is the best Christmas movie? Think this might have to be a top 3 because surely everyone's number 1 has got to be Home Alone.
It's not my top one.
It's not my top one either.
I think I've watched it too many times. I'd rather not ever watch that film again. It's just been watched so much. I can't deal with it. Best Christmas movie. I quite like The Grinch with Jim Carrey. I'm not gonna lie. Haven't seen that in a long time.
Yeah.
And I really like Frost. Is it? No,
Jack Frost. Yeah, it's a good film.
Yeah. Bit
So
sad,
I don't really think of Home Alone as a Christmas film.
It's just covered in Christmas stuff.
I know. Like, I was thinking the other day, like when I keep hearing people say it, I was thinking, is it like Christmas Eve? And I thought, oh yeah, it is like snowing and shit outside, and whatever. But I don't know why I've never thought of it like that. But like, yeah, The Grinch. One of mine is The Santa Claus, definitely with Tim Allen, who does Buzz Lightyear's voice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
I can't try to think what else there is. I do like the animated Grinch. I watched that twice now.
Oh, I've seen that one.
That's quite good.
It's on Netflix, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Vic loves. She loves Elf.
I've killed that. I've seen that so much.
I think it's all right. I don't see it's brilliant though. So everyone watches it every year.
I know.
Is it really that good?
I know. Well, my family are like that with it a bit. And I don't know. I'm not massively into it.
Yeah. I'm gonna say with the original Grinch or Jack Frost.
Yeah. I can't really think of many others in a minute, to be honest. So I'll go with you on that. We'll do a joint one. Grinch, definitely. I love that.
I don't like all of the modern style ones. Like some princess finds a prince at Christmas. You think, oh, fuck.
Who's that?
It's on Netflix and they've done one every year for about 5 years.
Oh.
I was like, so I don't know if it was like 5 of them, but there's definitely 3 of them. Yeah, and it's like some random country, like some really small, like.
What is this, like some like really low budget film?
It's not. I think they had like a palace and like a proper palace in it and stuff. Yeah.
That doesn't mean
it's awful.
That doesn't mean it's high budget.
It's not. I don't know. It's not awful. It's just. It's not. It's not going to be there on the memory books.
Who'd you watch it with?
Just my girlfriend.
Who chose it?
My girlfriend.
And what did she think of it?
Yeah, she liked it.
Anyone famous in it?
God knows. Was it a princess of Christmas or something? Don't know. You keep
Princess
talking.
Diaries, maybe.
No, not Princess Diaries. No.
Princess at Christmas.
Yeah, Princess.
So imaginative.
Christmas film. I think there's loads of them. Let's have a look.
A Princess for Christmas.
Yeah, it's this woman. It's not great, everyone. But don't. Yeah, no, they're nobodies. Now I'm looking at them. But saying that, they're still actors. Good for them.
Got Roger Moore in it.
Is it? Yeah, decent. And yeah, there's loads of them. And yeah.
All right. Yeah,
it's not great.
It does look quite low budget. A Princess for Christmas.
Yeah, especially him. It's like, come on.
That doesn't even look real.
Yeah, it's like.
Someone photoshopped his face.
Is there any princes in the world that are like this? It's just like.
I know.
Yeah, Christmas.
Why does he look so smug as well?
Oh, it looks like a knob.
Oh, here we go. Christmas film. Oh, Love Actually.
No, hated that.
Oh,
my dad loved that film.
Great film.
I feel it in my fingers, all that sort of stuff.
In my fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like that. Right, there we go. Grinchy Baby.
Yeah, Grinchy's good. I never knew that.
Yeah, I'll click on that picture there. That's got a few of them on there. Jack Frost is on there.
Yeah.
Home Alone.
Very pixelated. I'm not sure about
That's small, isn't it?
I thought there was more Christmas films than that.
I can't.
Actually, just Christmas films in general are not very good, you know.
I don't know about that.
I did watch one sort of last year, and it was about some party. No, I think it was New Year's. No, was it Christmas Eve?
I don't know. Tell me more.
And it was basically some guy. It's just these mates all get together and like they do drugs and stuff like this, and then they end up with this like a special party.
Yeah.
I think it's
Project X.
No, it's not. But that's also a good film. Yeah, let's get off to that.
Well, Grinch, Jack Frost, and I'm sticking the Santa Claus in there. All right, there you go.
Mm.
Woo, 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 woo. Woo, 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 woo. That's what we should do every time we switch on to a new question now. Yeah. Right, another question. People send them all different places, so I've got to go all over the place. This one is from none other than Richard Hyman. Oh, that was the wrong voice. Hey, I'm Richard fucking Hyman. Remember me with the fucking smooth voice?
Baby boy.
Yeah, I'm me and my baby boy.
Me and my baby boy.
Shout out, Richard. We love you over here, brother. He said, "What's up, bro? Here's a quick question. Would you rather wake up in the morning and find everyone in your family naked, or wake up in front of your family completely naked? It's a lose-lose, but it's funny." All right, so that was wake up in the morning to find everyone in your family naked. My nan's living at my house at the moment, so that would be pretty fucking bad. Or wake up in front of your family completely naked.
Wake up.
You're waking up with your
They've already
todger
seen me
out.
naked, yeah.
Well, they've seen your adult todger.
No, I don't think so. Not that I'm aware of. Not I'm aware of.
What was that face?
No, they definitely haven't.
I have seen a red flashing light in my room.
I haven't seen anyone in my family naked.
Ever?
Not in my memory. Maybe when I was a baby.
I've definitely seen them naked when I was growing up.
No, I haven't.
I have.
Never. I've never seen them naked. Actually, saying that, I've seen my dad take his jeans off to change into his swim shorts, but he'll turn around, so I could just see his bum. That's the most it's ever gone.
And he turns around and he bends over.
That's like a typical dad thing, isn't it? It's like when you're on holiday in like a villa, you just change in the middle of the kitchen or something like that. But yeah,
just right next to the lasagna.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's got to be.
Lasagna.
That's got to be better. I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't want to see like my mum
naked.
No, not fully naked. That's making me feel a bit sick.
I know. Even though you come out of a vagina, it's still weird.
Yeah, that is a bit rotten, isn't it? Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with them seeing me naked.
Yeah.
But but the way you've got to do it, Lee,
we need.
What is happening with your chair?
Squeaky. I've never heard a podcast with squeaky chairs in it. That's probably why they don't use them.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. What do they use?
New studio. Fuck it. In our next studio.
We'll get better. We'll get better. But the situation I'm putting on this
baby boy
on this situation is you've got to get up and you've got to go and do your morning stuff, like you go and make a coffee and make breakfast, whatever. But you got to act completely oblivious to the fact that you're naked.
With like a morning glory.
Oh, yeah. With morning glory.
You have to have breakfast with them, with a morning glory. And you got to cook.
Oh, I imagine.
I think it's still better than waking up and seeing your mum naked. And then she's got to do the eggs and you have to watch her make the eggs naked.
I don't care. If I'm walking around my kitchen with a fucking boner.
This is only embarrassing for me. Like, we're talking about your mum.
I don't give a shit. I'm not walking around with a boner in my kitchen.
I've never seen my family naked, so I don't really.
Do you want to?
No, not really. Not really.
Not really.
No, I don't. You watch, I get like a dick pic now from my dad. Like, here you go. I'm like, I don't.
Fucking hell. Right, well, there you go, Richard. That was quite a good question. I like that. Even though it was like a short and sweet answer. So, here we go. Question. Oh, woo, 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 woo.
Woo, 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 woo.
Next questions are from none other than Rob. Hey. He said, all right, lads, here's some questions for episode 54. Do you think drugs should be legal?
Yeah. Not all drugs.
Why do you think that?
Well, there's so much crime over drugs.
You've got to stop moving. You've got to sit still.
It's like there's so much crime over drugs anyway. So they might. I think people do more drugs because they're not allowed to.
Yeah,
if you legalise it, people go, "Oh, it's not that fun anymore."
I do agree. But at the same time,
depending on the drug,
is that the same case for murder? Do people only do murder because they know it's bad and they shouldn't do it? So if you legalise murder, would the murder rates drop?
It'd be a purge. It'd be a purge, wouldn't it? Like, if you legalise it, like, you know it would. You know that if there was a purge, there was probably a name in your head that you go, that's the fucker.
Yeah.
I want to do.
Yeah.
I think I know who you're thinking of as well. And
we ain't Jake Paul.
Yeah, no, Jake Paul be fucked. He'd be fucked.
I wouldn't want to kill him.
But I think you might as well legalise it. I don't see why it should be legal for weed. It's just a plant. I understand if it's like things like acid. Is that a bad one? With acid's a strange one because there was loads of people like the 60s taking acid, and there's no side effects in old age. People don't go, oh, he's got a problem because he took a lot of acid in the 60s. Yeah. No one's got any side effects. It's just not a thing. So I can't see why acid not, unless like people just jumping off.
I don't actually. Yeah, that's a problem.
But I don't actually know. On a building.
I don't actually know what acid is made out of or anything like that. So I don't know about that. I think weed should be legal. I don't smoke weed myself, but I think it should be legal. It comes out of the ground.
It's just a plant, isn't it?
It's a plant, and I mean, maybe just like make it like alcohol. like where you shouldn't have it. Because I remember hearing something about, I think it was from Joe Rogan, about how your body's developing between, say, the ages of 16 to 25 or 21 or whatever. That's when it can have effects on your brain or stuff like that. It's the same for steroids. If you do steroids when your body's still growing, that's when it can really fuck you up. But apparently, if you do it after your body's fully developed, it's nowhere near as dangerous. So maybe do something like that with it, like some sort of restrictions.
Yeah.
But cocaine, like, that's fucked.
Yeah.
Like the way that they make that.
You should be able to like use your driving license and they scan it, and you're only allowed to purchase a certain amount.
Yeah, but then even then, when you start doing stuff, I don't know.
Like, I don't see. I understand if it's like things like ecstasy. It's like a love drug that makes you just dance, isn't it? Like, what's the harm in that? But I understand like things like crack. I can see how that ruins people's lives.
Yeah.
Obviously not crack. Imagine that was the only legalised one.
Yeah.
Just crack.
I don't know why. I don't know like how many people die from ecstasy or anything like that, so
I don't really know much about it, to be honest with you.
But yeah, I think legalise. To be honest, just short and sweet. I think legalise natural drugs.
Yeah.
To an extent, like with in the same way, like cigarettes are legal, but not stuff where it's like putting petrol into shit,
into cocaine and stuff like that, isn't it?
Not stuff like that.
I saw like a documentary on cocaine. They literally put petrol and stuff in, didn't they?
Was it Gordon Ramsay one? He went out to like Colombia or something.
He was someone. Like it was.
Well, I reckon it was someone.
I can't think what it was. I think it was like Ross Kemp or something. It might have been.
Ross Kemp on gangs.
Ross Kemp on cocaine.
Fucking hell, that bullet flew right past my head.
My bar. Yeah.
What'd you say? My bar.
My bar.
All right, that was a good one. Thanks, Robbie baby. Number 2, do you have a daily struggle? Mine, for example, is saying my surname to people. They say A, or just have no clue what I'm saying and I have to spell it out. So his name's obviously Rob Hay, but he's Scottish, I think. I'm pretty sure he's Scottish. So Rob here. Rob here.
Yeah, how do you even speak Scottish?
Rob here.
Robert. Hey. No.
Roberti.
Robert. Robert.
Oh.
Hi.
Rob here. Rob here.
Rob, hi.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you have a daily struggle?
Cocaine. I have it on my breakfast and everything.
I don't really think I have any, to be honest.
I don't think so.
A daily struggle. That's an hard one, I feel like. I haven't got a funny name. I mean, not daily struggle, but I remember whenever every single old person's house I used to go in, they'd ask my name, I'd say Zach. And without a doubt, they'd call me Jack from then on.
Yeah. Mine used to be my star when I was younger. Now I don't care. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
But a daily struggle. Just can't stop fighting off the women.
Having to walk around, having to walk around with 3 legs. That's a struggle. Yeah. I don't know. That's an hard one, to be honest. That is an hard one.
I don't think I've got one, to be honest.
No,
not one that is very noticeable, like that affects my life at all.
Yeah, we're gonna have to cut these ones a bit short because we have got an alien advice after this, and I think we're approaching time. So 5. What would your last? Sorry, I shouldn't have said the number. The last one from Rob. What would your last meal? What would be your last meal before you die?
Oh, that's a good one. There's quite.
So you're on death row.
Yeah.
Right. You've been put in there for putting out dodgy Bitcoin.
Oh, I think it's got to be pie mash, mate.
Pie mash.
It's got to be something like pie mash and liquor, yeah, or like a lamb shank.
Oh.
It wouldn't be anything high end and fancy.
No.
I'll have some dim sum. It's got to be something like.
I don't know. Saying that though, like a fillet steak.
No, see, I'm not one to care about stuff like that. Yeah, like a whole trifle, like a whole Tesco trifle. I quite like them.
Yeah, it's a good shout.
I'll smash through a couple of them.
Colin the Caterpillar.
Yeah, who said this before? Pie mash for me, I think.
Pie and mash. All right. I'd say that's a pretty good one. Pretty good one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with. I went to Copenhagen with Rosie last year or this year, maybe. I think it was this year, early this year. That sounds weird, doesn't it? Went to Copenhagen and had a burger and chips, and they come out and they poured some weird sauce. I don't know what it was, all over the burger, and then sliced some truffle on top of it, and that's what I've done in the restaurant.
Oh my god!
Oh, Daddy, don't put that on my burger. So yeah, I think I probably have that just off the top of my head. That was delicious.
Delicious.
That was delicious. But yeah, there you go, people. So thanks for the questions. If you do want to get any questions in, the Instagram is at Lemon Squeezers Pod, or you can email us, which you'll find on the website, which is www.lemonsqueezers.co.uk. So yeah, it's timely. Oh, we still haven't made an intro for it, but we can do that another time.
Yeah,
it's time.
Just to let everyone know, that little like button underneath, it looks nice when it's blue.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Press that.
Yeah.
I think it's over this side, if I'm doing this right in the video.
It's over that side.
But yeah, it's time for alien advice, Lee. So,
alien advice. Time to grow up.
Okay. Yeah. Do you want to plug my phone in, Lee? Oh, sound like the chair was laughing then.
That's it.
Okay. So I got sent this one today. Is this lighting adapter connecting a pair of headphones?
No, I just ripped. Not what it was. I just tested it.
Oh my god. Oh, it's gone.
It's fine. I think you'll be fine.
What do you mean?
Oh, let's not have this conversation with him listening. Let me just send you a text message and it'll go through.
What? No,
Did
what?
you hear it? What's the problem, Zally?
The fucking messages disappeared. What the fuck?
I'm not sure what to say now.
No.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, by the way. I feel like there's something else you're supposed to say. Oh, yeah. Right, why are you doing that?
I can't. Well, it's gone.
I totally forgot about this.
Fuck's sake.
So, I totally forgot about this. I was meant to do this at the start, but I just wasn't looking down it. We got our first sponsor. That's the right way.
Yeah.
Have a look at that. This is a super premium vodka. 5 times distilled.
Oh, Lee, mate.
5 times distilled. I can't get a new chair. It is a 5 times distilled, I think. 5 or 6 times. It's Bering Ice vodka. Bering Ice vodka. You get that on their website, beringice.co.uk, I believe.
No, verynice.com. It says on the
.com. Is a super premium bottle of vodka. Designed for beach life, basically. And they have give us loads of bottles to send out one every month, basically. And every week we get to send out these as well. We've got loads of these.
Yeah.
We can send them out to the best listener questions or something. We can send them out.
Yeah.
Dad just walked in. All right. I knew that was going to happen. If it's not an alarm, it's a person. How do you feel? We ain't got no alarms or no distractions.
I like how you... Jeez, we got so many distractions. I like you just went like this. Okay, we've got the world's squeakiest chair.
I know.
We
need to buy new chairs. That's the next stage. We need to buy some chairs and stuff.
It definitely is.
So yeah, we got that vodka. They're basically donating loads of vodka to send out every month. We're going to start that on January.
Yeah.
So the best comments on YouTube, like and subscribe and leave comments and stuff. We're sending out these every week. We'll pick someone every week and we'll send out these little bad boys. These sell for about £45, by the way.
Oh,
and these sell for about £5 each, I believe. But they're £45 each, though. So we can send out. We've got loads of them for next year. And we have a Magnum. They're going to send us a Magnum, a huge bad boy, to send for special occasions.
Very nice.
Which retails about £300.
Very nice.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Don't even know we're going to be demonetised because it's vodka. Is that allowed?
Cut the section.
Yeah. So we're not cutting it, but you know. Through us. Yeah.
Well, we'll have to end it there, Lee.
Yeah.
I'm really pissed off because alien advice. I had that all lined up, and the message apparently deletes on iMessage, which is a load of shit.
Okay.
There you go. We'll sort it out. We'll come back better next week, people. You know, we're just warming up, in the new place.
Yeah.
So thanks for listening.
I feel like we started a handshake. Should we handshake after every episode?
Yeah, thanks for listening, people. You know where to find us at Lemon Squeezers Pod.
He touched me.
www.lemonsqueezers.co.uk. Facebook, Lemon Squeezers Pod. Twitter, Squeezers Lemon. You know all that stuff, people.
OnlyFans. Yeah.
OnlyFans. And yeah, we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Goodbye, people.